Okay, this is Always Be Around from Wild Blue Iris, and it's about hope will always be around. And I'll explain further after. We're here tomorrow, just like we are today. Yeah. I hope we're here tomorrow, just like we are today. Yeah. Don't ever wanna leave here. I hope we'll always be around. Don't ever wanna leave here. I hope we'll always be around. Yeah, we are here together until our living ends. Yeah. We are here together until our living ends. Yeah. Don't ever wanna leave here. I hope we'll always be around. Don't ever wanna leave here. I hope we'll always be around. Do 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 do. Don't ever wanna leave here. I hope we'll always be around. Don't ever wanna leave here. I hope we'll always be around. Yeah, here we are together until our living ends. Yeah. Here we are together until our living ends. Yeah. Don't ever wanna leave here. I hope we'll always be around. Don't ever wanna leave here. I hope we'll always be around. Da-na-na-na-na, 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 la-na-na-na-na, la-na-na-na-na-na. La na 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 na, la na 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 na. Don't ever wanna leave here. I hope we'll always be around. Don't ever wanna leave here. I hope we'll always be around. Okay, this song here is part of it's kind of got a dual meaning. Don't ever want to leave here. Hope we'll always be around. For me personally, part of it is I don't ever want to leave here. I hope we'll always be around. I guess depending on the day. And the other part of it is don't ever want to leave here. And I get that when I was much, much younger. A friend was saying his dad told him, don't ever wish your time away. And I interpreted that as if you're at work or you can't wait for some future date to get here, like you're counting down the days. It's like, don't get in too much of a hurry for that clock to keep, to tick away and get out of the way. Stay anchored in your moment. And especially as I get older, that's an even more sacred thing is staying anchored in this moment, because we all know it can be gone like that. Some of us, I know I do sometimes, entertain an eternal life fantasy, and I mean that as like this shit here is going to end. You might go somewhere else, you might not. I don't know. I always kind of had the thought of, hey, you remember what it was like before you were born? When you die, it's probably going to be a lot like that. And that's not to say that you're going to cease to exist. Your energy might go somewhere else, whether you're conscious of it or not. I guess the jury's still out on that one. Nobody's reported back yet. But anyway, and there's probably some joker in another life with with your spirit or whatever, who's thinking the same things, like, damn, I wonder what happened, wonder where I came from, that kind of thing. But anyway, and the end of the last verse in there is, here we are together until our living ends. And what that is kind of saying is like, we all kind of have our problems and grievances with each other at one time or another, but at the end of the day, we're all kind of in here together till our living ends, whether we like it or not. So you might as well make the best of it and not make any enemies. So, and with that, and I know a lot of people will try to say to the contrary, but try to say that it's hopeless, or things are hopeless or whatever, but hope will always be around, man. It's just like, and if you go out in other parts of the world where they've had world wars and real low dark shit happening, going down, and people who came through that, they will likely tell you the same thing. It's like hope will always be around, There's always, good outcomes to things, or getting through stuff. And with that note, I'm out of here. Y'all have a good evening and even better tomorrow.